Alright, what is up with everybody? It's Taskmaster, and I have not posted anything on this channel at all. Um, this is gonna be the first video going up, and basically this is what's happening. I felt like it was kind of time to, I feel like it was kind of time to talk about some stuff.
Securing Alpha. Enemy took
You know,
Charlie.
it's
A secure.
it's a rough go around in the amateur community for competitive Call of Duty. Now, some of you that know me know that I'm a competitive player and that I choke shots like that all day, every day. Oh God. Okay. Anyways, so I want to make a new series. In this series, I want. Oh, no, not that. This series, I want to do. I want to call it something like Amateur Hour. I think is the name that I'm gonna go with, and basically, what I'm gonna do is talk about some of the stuff that I've encountered in amateur competitive games, you know, that week, I guess. Really just to kind of shed some light on, like, how lame people can really be. Like, you know, they get egos and they just have, it's all ill-deserved, I feel like, and, you know, it's really a problem that, nobody really addresses, you know? And it sucks because, you know, like, I really want to enjoy competitive Call of Duty for what it's worth, but, you know, it just gets so frustrating, when, you know, like, so the first thing I want to talk about here, basically, finding a team, right? It's difficult. I know it's difficult, especially when, you know, you don't have, like, a group of friends already established that kind of starts, you know, has already been playing together for a while and all that fun stuff. And basically, it sucks because, you know, you're a solo dude, you know, you've been doing this on your own for a while, and, you know, you're trying to find a good team because you know that you're good at the game, and, you know, you really want to put your skills to the test, and, you know, see what kind of teams you can beat and stuff. I mean, you know, that's the point of competitive. That's, like, at its core, the whole point is, you know, really, where is everybody? Is really just trying to see what you can do, you know, what you can bring to the table of competitive Call of Duty, and, you know, eventually try to see if maybe you can make it big, you know, and go pro one day. And the problem that I'm encountering the most is that people think that because they won a gunfight against somebody in a match, that they're infinitely better than that person overall, just as a human being. And that's like a real problem, you know, like it's a real attitude issue. Oh my God, rapid fire. That's a real problem in the community because, you know, it sucks. Like, you want to be able to just play a match and have a good time, but, you know, nowadays you have to worry about, you know, your image being ruined, playing competitive games because, you know, if you know, get turned on or something like that, you know, you run the risk of people just being like, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna post that on fucking Twitter and everybody's gonna fucking see it and laugh at this dude because, you know, he sucks and he's buns and all this other shit. And it's like, while I'm okay with, like, trash talk, you know, where the I can't. I'm jumping off the map. I need to get away. While I'm cool with like some trash talk, you know, like it's an important part of competing. It's completely different when it goes from like, you know, just like some friendly trash talk sort of thing, you know, just trying to really just, you know, rile each other up, to like kids insulting each other for nothing, for no real good reason. And what's frustrating about that is just like when you personally attack somebody, like you know, like, because every, like, I don't know, you know, obviously if you're watching this, you're probably very familiar with it, but one of the main, if not the main, communication medium for competitive Call of Duty, whether it's amateur or pro, is Twitter. That seems to be the most popular way for people to communicate in the community. And if you're Twitter, you know, if you're on Twitter and there's a bunch of people, you know, talking shit about you the whole time, and it's all over your timeline and people are retweeting it and stuff like that, your image gets ruined. Because now, instead of, you know, like when you're trying to find a team or, you know, like just whatever, they go to your Twitter, you know, and your UMG account and everything to check your rank and all that other stuff. But they go to your Twitter first and foremost, and they see like, oh man, like this dude's just been getting world starred left and right, you know, like he's ass of the game, and that's I don't know. I just feel like that's just not something that should be normal, but it's 100% normal. And it doesn't. This guy is M8. It's a normal thing every day, and it's really frustrating because I'm just trying to enjoy myself and compete, you know. This right now, like this pub stuff, it doesn't really do it for me, to be honest. So, you know, playing competitively is really the only form of Call of Duty that I thoroughly enjoy. But, you know, knowing damn well that if I have a bad game, or if one of my homies has a bad game, or, you know, it's because, like, alright, so honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys here. One of my biggest things right now with like my UMG rank and all that stuff I was just talking about, my biggest problem is I'm playing with just cool dudes, you know. I'm playing with friends. You know, friends that I've met online and everything. Like it's hella fun, you know. There's one dude in particular that we play with, me and DeceiT Kush play with, who's we roast him all the time for screwing up in matches and stuff like that, you know. Like it's funny, but at the end of the day, if we really truly felt that way, we wouldn't be playing with him, you know. We would be, you know, we would have moved on by now. But he's a cool dude, you know. He's super chill. He's just fun to hang out with and play with. So we keep playing with him. Now granted, you know, he messes up. He's not the smartest player. And you know, if you, oh god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know, it is unfortunate, but he's fun to play with, and that's overall the most important part of the game, is having fun. But the problem comes in when you play a match with them, you know, whether it's, you know, me, him, and Kush, or, you know, we add in a fourth person, whatever, you know, whatever the configuration may be. I am doing horribly this game. I hate domination so much. The problem comes in when you start checking your Twitter after a match or something like that, which I mean, like, you know, cool. You know, we played, you know, it's cool. Sure, I get it. But when you start checking your Twitter and, you know, your PlayStation messages and shit like that, and these kids are telling you to kill yourself because, you know, you lost, whether it was, you know, a 6-0 or, you know, you lost, you know, round 11, whatever it was, kids are freaking out and getting hella sweaty talking shit about you, and they've lost sight of the main purpose of the game. And the main purpose of the game is obviously to have fun, but to compete, you know, for the sake of you know, of competitive. You know, it's just it's fun. But once you start being a dick about it, then there's no point. Like, why are you still playing? I don't understand. I don't know. Obviously, I'm just ranting here, but that's what this series is going to be about. This series is very much going to be what's wrong with the amateur competitive Call of Duty scene. Hence why I'm going to call it Amateur Hour. So yeah, that's the first topic, and this isn't the first time I'm going to talk about it. This is going to go on for a while. And I'm not going to cut or edit any of this. You know, it's coming straight from my mouth to yours, as if you and I were sitting down talking. And I feel like that's probably the best way to convey these messages, because you guys need to hear it from an adult that's been in the community for a while, a decent while. You know, I'm 26 years old, and granted, most of the kids I'm playing against are actually quite literally kids. That's just... It's frustrating to know that that's how they behave for a video game, and as they're going to start growing up, we just don't need any more pieces of shit on the planet. I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. If you took something from this, great. If not, well, come back next time, maybe you'll get something. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again.